city is for some glamorous, stimulating, prosperous. Only recently has it become dangerous. 5 young girls have been strangled in the Boston area in little over a year. The stranglings have become the chief topic of conversation between housewives on the telephone, co-eds between classes, and secretaries during coffee breaks. Karate and jiu-jitsu courses are becoming very popular. One karate course is advertised as a must for city living.
It would have made a frightening Hitchcock thriller if the crimes hadn't been real. A killer was stalking Boston women, raping and strangling them. And he always left a bizarre calling card, a nylon tied in a granny knot around the neck of each victim.
They were devastating crimes. They compare, in the annals of crime, they compare absolutely with Jack the Ripper. Perhaps even worse because they were quiet and they were deadly.
The Strangler's first victim was Anna Slessers, a 55-year-old divorcee, brutally beaten and strangled while a parade passed down her Back Bay street. From June 1962 until January 1964, 10 more women would die the same way. They were young and old, black and white. As the number of victims grew, police became more and more frustrated. No woman felt safe. An intense investigation ensued. Police even brought in a psychic, but their efforts brought no hard leads. It wasn't until 11 months after the last strangling, purely by chance, Cambridge police arrested a conman and rapist named Albert DeSalvo on unrelated charges. DeSalvo confessed to be the strangler. Attorney F. Lee Bailey came in to defend him. DeSalvo related details of the crime no one but the killer could have known. Even though DeSalvo had confessed, police had no hard evidence tying him to the stranglings. These were the days before sophisticated fingerprint and DNA tests. DeSalvo was convicted on unrelated rape charges and sent to jail. Some investigators...
In this
court decision, yes.
Why?
Reporter John Henning covered the Strangler story.
I think he did some of them, but I think there were some copycats. And I think a man named George Nasser, who was Albert's cellmate, might have done a couple of them too. Some of the attorneys always thought that. F. Lee Bailey did, who defended DeSalvo in the crimes that he was convicted for, the assaults.
Albert DeSalvo was found dead on this cot, stabbed 20 times by other inmates. But before his death, Boston detectives recorded several hours of tape with DeSalvo. In one section, he pleads with psychiatrists to examine him and analyze his behavior. A chilling message from the grave now about his perverse but never understood mind.
Some idea might be gotten out of what happened to me. If this will help only one, we've accomplished something. There are many out there. There are many fathers and sons out there that are Albert DeSalvos at a given time.